President Thabo Mbeki says the State Capture Commission should be allowed to conclude its work, but he insists that law enforcement agencies should do their work to investigate some of the allegations. Mbeki was taken on a private tour of the Freedom Park heritage site in Pretoria earlier today. He called on South Africans to embrace their freedom by casting their votes in this year's upcoming elections.
There would be numerous meetings coordinated at the Nkandla residence, and on one such occasion, I remember Gavin Watson was concerned that the President wasn't getting the necessary envelope, so to speak, the 300,000 rand. So I remember him telling me that we have to pack it, and he was going to deliver it directly to the President and make sure that he's been getting it.
Senior Bosaso officials implicating several ministers and the former president in corruption, bribery and money laundering, some of which happened under Mbeki's tenure as president. But despite growing calls from lobby groups, including CASAC and OUTA, for the president to act, the former president says the commission should be allowed to finish its work while investigations continue.
There are state organs, other state organs, who are obviously following up on what is happening at that commission. And they are perfectly at liberty to act in terms of their own mandates, whether it's the police or whoever else. They can act on that. But in terms of the President of the Republic, he has to wait for a report of the commission. The commission must complete its work, submit its report, and he must then consider the report and decide what to do.
With election campaigning expected to gain momentum in the lead up to the May polls, Mbeki, however, would not be drawn on whether he would be campaigning for the ruling party.
The Deputy Secretary General of the ANC, Jesse Duarte, has been to see me to discuss that. So we'll discuss it and we'll see, because we need to agree what sorts of interventions are required of me in order to address these challenges that were raised just now.
The former president also poured cold water on claims that he refused to form part of Ramaphosa's presidential council after hearing that former President Jacob Zuma would form part of it.
President Ramaphosa said to me that he needed to set up this council of elders because he wanted to have a body that he could consult. So I said, fine, so let's think about it and we'll meet again. So that's where we left it.
The former president has called on South Africans to appreciate their hard-fought democracy. He says casting their votes in the upcoming elections will ensure that their democratic voices are heard. Mangwaba Mchunu, SABC News, Pretoria.